I drove into this town well over 15 years ago and I thought, my God, who would live here? Ten years after that, I find myself absolutely happily engaged in the town, the community and the work. It's a remarkable journey of self-awareness I've actually personally gone through around what these small little towns can actually offer. A lot of people actually refer to Newman as a hardship posting. I don't at all. I actually think it's an absolute fantastic posting for any young family or anyone really wanting to come here and actually get a feel for the iron ore business and what it's all about. This is in 1973. I was actually 2 years of age at that point in my life, so it's quite remarkable. When I was 2, this is the activity. The activity is fundamentally exactly the same today as it was back 50 years ago. It's drill, it's blast, it's dig, it's truck and haul to a crusher. Now obviously a lot of productivity improvements throughout those years and the equipment has fundamentally changed, but the way in which we mine hasn't changed. The boom come and gone, and with that the construction workers went, and that's what people term the end of the boom, but Whaleback and all the surrounding mines are still on a growth trajectory as it was back in the boom times. We're now producing more ore out of the hub than we've ever before. We've still got a story that is all about growth and volume, which makes this an amazing place to live, the Newman town, but then also to work here as well. The town folk, the schools and all the supporting infrastructure is very resilient. When you speak to some of the people that have been in the community for a long period of time, they've seen it all come and go in the past. So this is just history repeating itself. I've lived through one cycle now. What I do know about the town is how it comes together and supports itself. You look after each other, whether you're on the job or you're off the job, and that's really, at the end of the day, what makes it a great place to live. It is a tough environment where we work and where we live, but it's got a lot of beauty to it as well. Never get sick of this view. This is what 50 years of mining looks like. It's absolutely fantastic. Best time of day to sit here and look out into the pit, any time of day. The sun rising as it faces up against the north section of the wall here, you can really start to see some of the geology stand out that makes this pit so special. Come up here regularly, really get a feel for what we do here and the difference we make, not only here, locally, for all the people that we employ, but if you think about where this is going, this is actually building all the infrastructure globally. China was built on the back of this. Bridges, buildings, anything that requires steel, very good chance that the vast majority of that come from this pit. It's quite amazing when you think about how this sits on a global stage and the difference we make for millions and millions of people's lives, billions of people globally. People sometimes conjure up concepts and ideas around mining and mining workers and the type of culture, and that is probably a flashback to a yester-era. Our diverse workforce includes 14% Indigenous people employed here at Whaleback, 16% female participation. That metric puts Whaleback out there on its own. It's one that I'm really proud of. It's a truly remarkable outcome for BHP Billiton, for the local community and what we stand for. This is the oldest iron ore mine still operating, 50 years and still going strong. We support our community supports us here. We have an absolutely fantastic culture to go with it. It's a remarkable honour for me to be actually here to celebrate such a significant milestone. The first 50 years of mining inside Whaleback, inside this precinct.